with me.
Yeah. That's alright. Please join me in rising and sing national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and white stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran away, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still alive. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yeah, it's a program, everybody. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines. And then we start talking. We're gonna be here for an hour. Here we go. Oh, there's no table over there. I keep looking over to put things on this table. It's whoa, there's nothing there. It's gonna drop it. What are we gonna do today? Maybe are we gonna talk to these people? These lack of people? Hi, people. Yeah, they're not gonna say anything. I think Carl might get here later on today. I guess I haven't given up yet today. Sometimes I give up before I even start, but today I believe he'll be here. He told me and he had a big announcement, which is his website, which is going to be like a secret announcement, or it's not. I mean, announcements don't have to be secret. So today he has a public announcement, and it's about his website and how he made it, and it's going to be his announcement. He's going to tell everybody about it. You can tell people that you're making an announcement and what the announcement is before you make it, and you get to make it. Everybody's like, I knew it was happening, and I'm excited because of anticipation instead of suspense. I think it's better that way. That you can go tell people to show up or not. Like suspense, you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to go to that. This one you gotta go. This one you will go. But let's take a look at the messages here before he gets here, because I have a feeling that he's gonna have the announcement is gonna go long. So he's gonna want to say things. So we're gonna look at this stuff before. Oh, no, nobody is there. Where's the people in the messages? I guess it's Saturday, but there's all these Kinsey messages that I kind of wanted to get through today too. But let's call Freddie the producer, kick it off like this, and say, Freddie, how's the production done going? At 7. Hey Freddie, I got a question for you. How are you? It's like Mr. Kinsey has a nasty question that he always asks everybody all the time. Bad question. I got a question for you. Bad thing.
Hey, program.
Hey Freddie, how you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. Yeah, you guys are getting started. Oh, yeah, it's about 7:30. That's right.
Yeah, I'm a little early, starting a little early.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was thinking about heading over that way, but I probably wouldn't make it there for another maybe 20, half hour maybe, probably.
Well, You can make it then. You want to just you want to get here then, or do you want to talk to us on the phone?
Maybe I can take care of some of the early business. Maybe I can tell you how the production end was.
Sure.
And then if there's any other sort of stories or something. Not that I know that I have any, but, I think I could at least get the stuff out of the way that needs to happen. And then if I don't make it in the time allotted, then it's not such a big deal, probably.
Sounds good. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, the production end is going pretty good. We have a lot of episodes scheduled out on TV and YouTube. The whole hard drive episode for those viewers who are following, and I'm not sure what viewers actually understand or even care about the production end, really. But if you've been following along, you maybe know that since the beginning of season 24, there's been some maybe not troubles as much as complications with the capturing system. And not that I have really got it worked out, but I have a new hard drive that's there. It's one that I got for the TV Mountain Infinity show. We've been capturing, and they're currently capturing onto that drive there, and it seems to be working, but still searching for some sort of a solution. We also got a bunch of drives there that have all the old commercials on them, I imagine. I mean, there's actually like 3 more drives that aren't there. But I think we might be able to print a pretty, maybe complete commercial tape tonight to get us through the rest of the month, I suppose, now that we're doing some sort of a commercial month. So we're trying to get people to buy things.
Yeah.
Not just our things, but just things in general, right?
Yeah, everything.
So, buying in general. Go buy things.
Yeah, buy things.
Good for the economy.
It's in March. The month of March.
Yeah, March coming up. So, we're in that way also, though, we're looking backwards and getting drives and things. Really, though, we're back on top. Things are working out. Things are not being captured out of sync. We're working with Mike Akey right now to maybe kind of come up with some sort of a new system, new solution, so that we can get everything captured in the way that it was recorded. The main thing that we're trying to do is not to do anything fancy, but just to make it so what happens on the couch is what's recorded on the file. And that seems like it would be an easy thing to do, but there are a lot of ins and outs going on. So,
yeah.
But I'd say that's a pretty solid summary of my production and report.
Well, we've been doing the same way since the first day, right?
Yeah, we have. Yeah. The things that have changed have to do with maybe the aging of the equipment, which I'm not really sure. It doesn't do much but sit there, so I don't know why it would start to fail.
Well, it has.
Also
it's worked a lot. It's put in a lot of hours.
Yeah, that's true.
Thousands of hours. 2,000.
Thousands. Oh, yeah, that's right. That same device has given us over 2,000 hours of capturing. That's pretty impressive, really. So maybe that's sort of a natural lifespan of some technology, or maybe all technology. I mean, it's hard to think of something else that I've used over 2,000 times.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it, and because there's a piece of my bicycle is getting rusty. I've had that bike for about 2 years now, and I was like, it's getting rusty, but I'm okay. But we regenerate, and they don't. Those things.
Yeah, I think about my toothbrush. I use it once a day, or maybe hopefully twice a day, and no toothbrush lasts for more than you can't keep a toothbrush for more than 6 months, I imagine.
Yeah.
Otherwise it gets ineffective, and that's not even 365 uses. So these devices that we're using every day, I mean, we're putting them through the ultimate stress test. This is more than they were probably even tested for in terms of their original manufacturer testing.
Yeah. So we're going to get a solution somehow. We're going to figure it out. We're working on it next month is commercial month. Did you
Mike
get?
says it's not as hard as we imagine, I suppose, so that's good. Really, it's a hopeful answer.
It's not that hard. It's not that it's hard. It's that once we make a choice, we're gonna be stuck with it for years.
Yeah, because I feel like change takes a large effort. We need to really think about things before we change. And so,
it's not.
well, the reason we need to think about things before we change is because once you change, you're not going to change again for who knows how long, maybe 7 years. You know?
Yeah. And this one, we did it and it's working. It's not that we're not able to do it. We're just trying to do it better.
Yeah, we're definitely not in a bind.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you have to recapture episodes, and then for that 1 week, I was feeling sort of like, oh, this isn't working. It's not working now. I don't actually feel like we need to change anything because it's working again. But that's sort of like the problem of living in the present is, when it's bad, you're like, oh, we need to change. And then if you don't change and then things are good again, you're like, well, I guess I don't need to change. Mm-hmm. But maybe you need to listen to your past self a little bit.
Or you're healthy. It's like when you're healthy, you don't think that you need to keep doing healthy things.
Yeah, and then when you're unhealthy, you're like, oh, I need to change my entire lifestyle. I need to be healthy. I need to exercise. I need to eat right. I need to do all this stuff.
Why? It's like, why did I allow myself to get so fatigued that I got sick, and now I'm sick? And I shouldn't have done that when I was healthy. And then once you're healthy again, all back to grindstone, no rest, and diet, no diet.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We actually have the benefit of recording the entire past with the program, so we're very aware of that last thing. I think most of these personal times, you decide that you need to change, and then you don't change, and then you feel better, and then you kind of forget that you felt bad to begin with, and that's why you don't really make any change. But we are faced with our past every day.
Yeah.
In fact, every day we watch the commercial from last year.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, well, maybe this is a good time for me to say I'm going to work my way over there slowly. Probably be there in about 20-25 minutes. But you should take a look at what happened last year and see how it could help inform ours today.
Well, look, thanks, Freddie. See ya.
Thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, there it goes. And let's do this thing. Wait, where is it? It's this. What the? Oh, it's back there.
John Webster a little bit. He still doesn't want to talk to us for some reason.
What?
Mr. Ginsu is really not social, apparently.
That's what I'm talking about. Jimmy, what are you doing? You can't make it.
Hey, Kluk. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Ginsu is not social, huh?
It's scary.
That's an order, Marine. All right, well, that reminds me of trying to call John Webster. I've been trying to call him recently, so let's try to call him again. I want to talk to him. I want to say, hi, John. How you doing? How are you? Things like that. What's your status? You feeling good? You feeling alive? You feeling human? How's your health? Have you ever tried to diet? How's your diet, John Webster? What's on TV? How's the sports? How's sports, John? Here we go. Hey John, how's sports? How's your diet? How are things? John Webster's residence.
John Webster's residence.
Hey John!
Who's this?
It's the program. We're on TV. How you doing? It's me.
What you doing?
I'm talking. I wanted to call you and see how you're doing.
Oh, I had fun today. Went to see Northern get beaten by Capital Cougars.
Oh yeah? What football?
No, basketball.
Oh yeah. Which girls basketball?
Yep.
How much? What was the score?
58-52. Capital beat North Thurston.
Pretty close game though, huh?
Then I just watched the Huskies play. They lost to Arizona.
Oh yeah. Well, basketball.
Yep, in college.
Everybody's losing. All the home teams are losing, huh?
Yep.
No, that's too bad. How you think they're gonna win overall though? They're gonna win the championship?
They're not very good.
Oh no! What are they gonna do? Are they gonna get better or what?
I had fun.
What'd you do there? Did you get nachos?
Pardon?
Do they have nachos?
Hey, I think I got Carl's phone number. I have his. I think he lives at 505 Division Street.
Oh, don't say his address. John, don't say Carl's address.
And his phone number is.
Oh, don't say Carl's phone number. No, John, what are you doing? John.
Then I have his phone number 352.
No, John.
What?
That's good. That's good that you have that stuff.
It don't even work.
I have his phone number.
How did you? Yeah.
Oh, when are you gonna come over and see me again?
Oh my God.
I have your phone number.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't work, John.
Your phone number is 352.
No,
John.
it's not 352. Well, I have a home line that is 352, but I have.
And
the
you live
ringer
on
off.
Division Street.
No, I have the ringer off. I don't use the phone.
Why? Why not use the phone?
Because I get telemarketers if I use the phone.
Why don't you talk to them?
I can't believe it's in the phone book.
You're in the phone book, Carl.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Help.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Your phone number's in the phone book and the call bond.
Oh, stop it.
They can find you in the phone book.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Well, everybody can find me, but I don't pick up that phone.
You have a phone book? Why don't you pick up that phone? You don't even have a regular phone. Why don't you use that phone?
Well, because telemarketers will talk to me, and I don't want to. I don't have any time to talk to them.
You don't have time?
No time.
Just talk to them. You can
No
say,
time. No time.
Ask them
no
how.
time.
Ask them how they are, and you can say, "How's your kids?
Yeah.
You got any kids?"
Did I tell you I'm my uncle?
John.
Really, John? What? Your sister had a kid?
I'm a great uncle.
Oh, your sister's kids had kid. The clown, Giggles, the clown. Is that it?
My niece had a baby.
Did you meet them?
My niece had a baby.
Did you meet the baby?
Yep.
Does it know you? Does you're friends with him?
I haven't seen it yet.
When are you gonna see them?
You happen to miss today's action, you still have time to redeem yourself.
I remember when she was little. Now she's grown up and she has a baby.
That's isn't that crazy how that works?
I'm a great uncle.
Like
I
one
used to
day,
be an uncle, now I'm a great uncle.
one day they're babies, the next day they're having babies. It seems like, right? Life goes on like that, huh? What's on TV, John?
Pardon?
What are you watching on TV?
Lot program on Channel 3.
Lot?
Hey, Carl, if you're not doing anything next Saturday...
Probably am. I don't know.
Well, why don't you listen to hear him out first? Jeez, Carl.
If you're not doing anything next Saturday, why don't you come over... the Democrats have a champagne brunch at the Tamar Valley Golf Course.
Yay. What about the Green Party?
Oh, yeah, Carl's upset about the Democrats.
That's going to be next Saturday.
Well, who would it be? You know.
What are they going to do? Are they going to go and sit and cry, John? Are they sad right now?
Democrat light and candidate with no
Are you,
inspiration.
John, are you sad about the Democrats and stuff now?
What?
Well, yeah, that's okay. I don't actually want to. You don't need to think about that. How's what you have?
You don't need to know about that.
Well, John does. No, John doesn't.
Well,
he can be in it. John, what's how's what's the cat's name?
Coco.
How's Coco, John?
Where's Coco? Hey, Coco. Everybody's wondering about her.
What's Coco doing?
Oh, just wandering around.
Hey, John, I heard Carl has a big announcement to make. You want to tell John about it?
I'm not ready for it.
You're not going to do it? You're going to do it tomorrow?
Yeah, it's depressing, you know, how busy I get.
I see my name on the thing.
Yeah, that's good, John.
That's right, John. You're on the crew. You're on the you're the on the sponsor. You're a sponsor.
On the credit when you guys are done at 2:00 in the morning, I see your thing done.
That's right, John. We put you on the credits.
What are you doing on President's Day?
This.
Probably work. Yeah, and this. And more work.
Monday there's no mail. There's no school Monday.
Were you expecting something in the mail?
Yep, no mail, so you don't have to check the mail Monday.
Were you expecting something in the mail?
No.
No, you still say that it's a holiday.
And there's no there's no school.
No banks, no school. Yeah, it's a federal holiday.
And the banks are going to be off too.
What about the bus?
The bus would probably be on Sunday schedule.
What?
I don't know. Maybe.
Are we playing the dice game? What's going on?
Oh.
John, you want a number?
I am pressing the button, but
What?
You want to pick a number? John, pick a number.
I picked the same number that you have.
Well, that's probably,
Well, I haven't even picked a number yet, John. I've been thinking about it.
I won't be able to see.
This number's still there.
Ew, Carl. I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say that. Hey, John, pick a number. Come on, you pick your own number.
It's okay.
No, it's not
You can
okay.
say whatever you want to say.
No,
This is your program, kid.
it's your program. John, pick a number. Pick your own number, John. Be your own person. I don't want to pick a number for you.
Take your it. Take your it.
Come on, John. Pick your own number.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. John, just guess.
Hey, I like.
He's gonna choose
I like the karaoke thing on TV.
Yeah, I didn't see it. This month. Are you?
And you know what I like? You know what I like? Else I like on Channel 3.
What?
I like that guy that does the hookroom stuff.
Have you ever done karaoke, John?
You know, the one that does hookroom and everything.
Have you ever done karaoke?
I just watched. I watched this guy on Channel 22 about About
No, don't call. Don't say anything about that. You're doing everything by the book.
Houses?
What?
Have you seen that one that he remodels houses?
Call.
He wears a scarf, and then they have a little dog. I like that thing.
Yeah, the dog. What dog? What are you talking about?
That little thing on channel 22.
A little dog on channel 22. Oh, on karaoke only. Yeah, I like that dog too, Mouse. With the tongue out. John, have you
a scarf over his head in these remodeling houses?
Cat the dog.
Have you ever done karaoke before?
Pardon?
Have you ever done karaoke?
Cat the dog.
I've been there before.
Did you sing?
Yep.
What song?
I've been to the dance thing too.
What song do you sing?
But I'm not a good singer. I just like to watch everybody else sing.
Oh, I'm sure you're good, John. Don't be so modest. Have you ever been
I like Robert Cam and then Dan Bennett.
Hey, Mr. Ginsu,
it's John.
Then I see you guys on the thing.
Do you know Pavarotti? Are you better than him?
And I see you guys
I think you could be better than
what's called thing.
Pavarotti.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I go to karaoke. Oli. Do you ever go to Sampan? Remember Sampan was right next to your place when you lived in on Neal Street there.
I don't live there. I live on, you know where I live now.
Yeah, but they had karaoke at Sampan. Do you ever go there?
What?
Do you ever go to Sampan, the place next to your place on Neal Street?
Wow.
Sampan.
I like this place here.
Yeah. Would you ever go to that farmer's market?
Pardon?
You ever go to Dairy Queen or the farmer's market?
I get stuff from one of the Kakula people that goes to the food bank.
My name's Carl.
Who are you? Well, your name.
Then I go grocery shopping.
Why are you saying?
Then I go grocery shopping on.
Why are you saying your own name?
My name's Carl.
I go to Walmart.
I'm playing him. I'm playing the Carl. Carl in the mall. Oh, my name's Carl.
Did you know all this week it's gonna be raining?
No, I did not know that.
I don't need. Yeah, I don't need to be forecast about that. I could just kind of guess.
Oh.
But spring's gonna be spring.
Spring will be
spring.
Sprung.
Turn on my light here.
Yeah, sprout.
Spring showers, though, right?
Brings April flowers or May flowers.
April showers bring May flowers, but what does autumn bring?
August flowers, we're in for trouble.
Let's see.
In for trouble.
What'd you eat for breakfast, John?
Oh, daylight saving time is March 12th.
I don't like daylight savings time.
Then St. Patrick's Day is March the 17th.
I like St. Patrick's Day.
March the 17th.
I don't like
Ash Wednesday's on March the 1st.
What's Ash Wednesday?
You shouldn't be burning things there, John. Don't burn things.
What's Ash Wednesday, John?
Well, if you burn things, that creates ash.
That's
the
before
evil genie.
Easter.
Come on. What do you do? What do you do on it?
And Easter's in April.
What do you do on it, though?
Maybe you go to church on that day, because it's kind of a religious thing.
Is it a church thing?
For some people. Maybe not for me.
You,
I don't know.
all right. Hey, thanks, John. Thanks for talking to us today. I'm gonna hang up now. Okay.
I'll be seeing you at 2 o'clock. Sometimes after the news, after the Channel 7 news tonight, I'll be seeing you guys at 11:30. I mean, about close to 11:30. But then I put it back on Channel 7, put it in mute, and then I wait until 2 o'clock to watch you guys at 2 o'clock.
You're good, John. Thank you for watching.
John. Thank you.
That would be Monday, and that would be President's Day.
John, I'm happy to hear from you. Call us and leave those messages.
You'll
Okay.
be on President's Day.
Well, yeah.
Yes, John. Thank you. Thanks for talking to us. Okay. Bye, John.
Guess who's gonna be doing? Ty and another person's gonna be off on that. Ty
You
and,
are. It's gonna be
from
you.
next 96 FM, and another person's gonna be off on President Day, and Dick Poose is gonna fill in.
Okay.
Wait, what am I
John,
guessing?
great to
What's the
know.
guessing though? Dick Poose was on this show one time. Many years ago. All right. Hey, thanks, John. Bye.
I'll see you at 11:30 and 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Great,
Okay. Acknowledge.
John.
I'm
Yeah.
hanging up. Okay, John. I want to acknowledge that I'm hanging up.
I'll see you. Come on. Are you gonna come over sometime, Carl?
Oh, God. I don't
Like you
think
did
so.
last time?
No, I don't.
No.
I'm sorry, John.
I want you to come over, Carl.
I'll come over. John, we'll come over with the program sometime. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to come over.
All right. Okay. Thanks, John. Goodbye.
Then we can go out.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
I'll see. I want
John.
I want you to come over, Carl.
John, say
I want
goodbye.
you to come over.
John,
goodbye,
say
John.
goodbye.
Okay, but I want you to come over.
Okay. Okay.
well,
Bye.
Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. There he goes. John. Oh, I'm glad that he was there though at all.
Yeah.
So you're not making your announcement today?
Oh my gosh, no.
Because maybe you shouldn't have teased then yesterday. I remember, but we got.
Well, I was so close, but then I was like, you know what? Some of these designs need is like a giant X, and I was like, okay.
Like you're.
I look for like paintbrush strokes and whatever, vectorize it and trace it and kind of make it more seem like it's a paintbrush, because you know when I combine two different paint strokes onto one stroke, you know the samples that I came across didn't look on too paint strokey enough on their own, so I doubled it up so that there would be
Now they
two
look
of them.
more strokey.
Yeah, to make it more paint strokey like, and
Painty strokey.
and convert it to a PNG, and then got it back into vector format, and you know it's complicated. So that took about 3 hours, and you know it's like, man, when am I going to be done with this project? You know, it's like, but you know, I guess everyone that ever knows.
I don't know.
Well, people that know, I guess the business of work is that your work is never truly done. A president's job is never truly done.
The business of work.
Yeah. Or people that are in restaurants got to go off on another day.
Yeah,
So,
well,
you know, it's like,
if you have a job, if your work is including maintenance, then your job is never over.
right.
But if your work is art, then
Oh, yeah.
you should be completing things, and
well,
at some point it's over.
at some point it's over, but if you're some people that they're you know always maintaining their brand or whatever, they're always doing one more thing or whatever.
And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I seem to be doing it all at once though. It's
You're a
like,
brand.
You know, I keep on ricocheting to one other thing and another thing and another thing, and it's like, oh wow, I got all these ideas.
Yeah, you should finish one thing before you move on to the next thing.
Well, anyway.
Well, no, that's why you're not going to do that. Well, anyway, anyway, well, no,
I didn't
anyway.
say that.
Yeah, no, you did. Actually, that's exactly what you said.
And that's funny to me because that is the logical point of view to have,
What?
Carl.
Yeah.
Carl.
I'm here too.
Well, yeah,
You don't need to talk to
okay.
yourself on the.
Yeah, that's really bad, Carl. I mean, I'm sorry, Kenny. I don't mean to exclude you from this conversation.
Yeah.
Jesus. Carl.
Why don't you make your announcement anyway? You can still make your announcement.
Whatever. Okay. Well. By the time viewers will see this, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Well, there's going to be a blue button at the top of the screen of my webpage, which is carl-bond.com, and it's going to lead to all these different shirts that people could pay for. It's like when push comes to shove, why don't you just get it done already? So that's what I'm trying to do.
You think people are going to buy the shirts?
Yeah, and by the time viewers
Why
pick up
shirts? Why shirts and not just like prints?
No, just white
and
shirts,
posters or
black
something.
shirts if people want.
No, not
black
white shirts. Why shirts? Like why not? Why not just more printouts? Like
well, this designed by humans or whatever, the design for humans, or I forget the website.
You're human,
right? But it's linked through my website at the top. There's a little blue button that says T-shirts at the top, and so people will be linked to that. But yeah, if I create more than just shirts, then I would have to upload other picture artwork. I explained that I needed to have like these little pixels at the top of the canvas, at the bottom of the canvas, because if I kept on shrinking or enlarging, it wouldn't actually make a net effect. I needed some sort of like a pixel at the top and at the bottom to kind of spatially orientate so that when I scale something down, it actually is being able to be seen.
yeah, spatially orientate.
Yeah. So this pixel is kind of on the top. Above the halfway mark, and if you have a print about that kind of looks kind of awkward. So you could definitely do prints from it, but it's a complicated thing. I had discussed prior, about when I
don't know.
had a heart motif on the T-shirts. Motif that it would go to people's armpits on the model logo. When you upload it, you can see your design instantly on the T-shirt as it's represented or whatever. And it was like, oh my gosh, that's too big. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is going on, but this one that I selected was better than Spreadshirt.com or what's the other one? I know I
T-shirts.gov.
Nah.
Apparel by design. .org.
Yeah. .edu. Yeah. But I mean, it's. Okay.
You gonna hook me up with a T-shirt when you get them going?
Well, if you want one, yeah, you could say, I'll take this one, but
are you gonna bring?
Given the politics of today, this is how far that we've come down.
What?
It's like, Well, I look at um,
I don't know.
Donald Trump
Mhm.
and what he's saying about uh, um, having
About t-shirts.
acceptance or kudos or whatever to his press conference, and so he actually thanked Rush Limbaugh, and I was like, have we really stooped that low?
He likes Rush Limbaugh. Makes sense, though, doesn't it?
No, that's kind of
Seems
depressing.
like they would be friends, though. What? They're both like
they might be,
broadcasters.
yeah, I guess.
They're both like big white dudes with who are broadcasters and have funny hair and drug habits and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah, which is kind of depressing,
Why,
how
well,
things
what's
have,
depressing
have
about it?
well, we would want to. People probably want to have better representation in the media and.
I guess they
in the
don't
White
though.
House.
They voted
Yeah.
they voted the guy in, and they
Well,
people want.
people voted, Trump in because they knew that Hillary was going to be soft on a number of different things, and
I think a lot of people dislike Trump, but those people are they're hidden.
well,
The Trump supporters are they
yeah,
don't.
but he has got like maybe 40% approval rating, or even less than that.
Who's filling out these approval ratings? The people who like him are not signing approval ratings or hiding.
So, do you like him? Are
I haven't
your
filled out. I
approval?
haven't filled out any survey saying if I did or not. So if they are doing these approval rating surveys and I haven't filled one out, then it doesn't even matter what I think in these ratings. Like I think that 90% of people have not filled out the approval rating forms anyway. So like 40% or 10% don't like him. But what about the rest of us who don't even signing
You
these
don't
approval
need to
ratings or
poll
not?
every single member of the United States in order to know where things fall.
You need to. I think you need to poll at least 50% of them, and I really doubt that it's even that close. I would be willing to guess it's probably less than a quarter of people get polled. Did you get polled for this? Did you get polled for the approval rating?
10% of the people get polled, but the 10% of the people that get polled cross a variety spectrum.
And where do they get these people who are getting polled?
They get them through social demographics.
I think the people who are willing to fill out polls.
Some people from the inner cities, some people from Nebraska or Arkansas or Washington State.
If somebody
or
gave me a
whatever.
poll thing, I wouldn't be willing to fill it out. I think the people who are willing to fill out polls are more likely to be against Trump than for him.
We'll
like the
have
people
to
who-
get you in the Nielsen readings.
People
just
who
for
like
you
Trump,
to-
they're people who don't want to fill out polls.
Really?
Yeah, they want to do their own thing. They're like, I'm not going to help you. They want to do their own thing. They're like, I'm not going to fill out a poll. I've got work to do.
Don't want to help them out, being able to be responsive to a poll is like, yeah, I like this guy.
No, being responsible to a poll is like, who's running these polls when I don't want to be involved with these polls?
If a guy is actually good at what he's doing on the government, everyone would probably bend over backwards to say, "Hey, I want to have this picture taken with
No,
him."
Trump supporters stay
have
home.
A postcard.
They're not trying to help
That's
anybody.
depressing.
Why is that depressing? What's wrong with
Well,
things?
that just kind of continue with isolation and whatnot. Maybe that's one of the reasons.
Well,
why,
I know that you don't like the isolation because that's what your side of politics does. But the right side of politics, people stay home and they like isolation. They like individualism, and they don't think that they want to be self-sufficient. They don't want to go out, and they don't need to like community. They want to do their own thing.
When was the last time anyone ever paved a road by themselves? When was the last time everyone run a post office by themselves?
Well, I think that maybe
that's why we need community, because we can do things better with community.
Why do we even need a post office, and why are we paying for it? Maybe we don't like.
For example, for me, it would be good if I had like a manager or whatever saying, "Carl, you're on social media too much. Get back to work." And it's like, "Oh yeah, right." Okay, or whatever.
Yeah.
I could certainly set those alarms, and it would probably even be kind of contentious for me to be in an environment where I was trying to do more than one thing, which is kind of like the point of why community is so important
Because
not
if you're
one
male,
person- well,
because people aren't telling you what to do. I think I know that you think community is important, but you don't like Trump, and I think the Trump supporters, they don't care about community as much.
Well, if they don't care about community as much, that's okay. But people that are taxpayers ought to know that they all pay taxes on public parks and
Yeah, but that's all
whatnot.
local stuff.
Well, it's not just local. There's a certain of the income that the people pay for that goes to federal things like Social Security and whatnot, and that's where people ought to be if they understood what they're doing on the planet. It's
I'm
like,
pretty sure Trump supporters don't
this
like
is
Social
too
Security
much.
too, though, right?
well, yeah, they can I guess take themselves off of Social Security or whatnot, or
Are you allowed to do that?
Obamacare. Yeah, you can do that.
Well,
if
the
you
thing is
want.
though that if it's if it's there and
If-
it's available
yeah.
for you to do, you have to do it because otherwise you're missing out on free opportunities. Maybe you don't want it to be there, but if it is there, you have to do it even because it's there, and you have to take advantage of that. You don't
Right.
want it to be there, but since it exists, you have to do it. You're kind of forced into it economically.
Well, yeah. So there are some people that are have cancer patients or whatever. Of course, they're forced into it. To get Obamacare because that's how they need to sustain themselves with life. Well, I'm sure if
I don't
you
know.
had someone in your family that you wanted to say, oh, please just live a little bit longer, just get yourself checked out to a doctor, you would kind of say that, maybe. And, that's okay. I mean...
I don't know.
Well, hopefully I know. If I don't know, then we really got problems here on the planet.
Yep. All right, let's play the next dice game. What, this is the second dice game this time?
Yeah,
Here we go. We're going to roll the dice again.
except we have to do info time.
Oh, it's info time. You got something to say? You got an announcement?
God,
Who
yeah.
are you?
And, well,
Now it's info time.
you're watching your daily hour with me. It's our Hyperlife Phone and Television Talk Show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 days of leap years. YDHWM began on September 19th, 2010. So if you're watching this program at 11:30 p.m., this episode taped on the weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this episode at 2 a.m., this episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and just go ahead and just leave us a message. It'll be fine. And we can call you back when we get that phone call, and everything will be peachy,
It'd be just fine.
cleany.
Call the number. It'd be just fine.
Yeah. And now we've got the dice.
You gonna let it roll through?
Well, not somewhat, just
Not
a
somewhat.
little bit.
There it is. We're playing the next dice game. I'm for it.
The neighbors are really happy. There's happiness
they've
down the
escaped the
hallway.
room.
Yeah, and that's cool. If only
You like
everyone could
happiness?
be- yeah.
You like it
Hey,
when others are happy?
If everyone could be happy, then we would probably solve some of depression problems, and we don't.
Well, yeah. That's if everybody's happy, then there wouldn't be depression.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and,
yeah. Yeah.
and maybe every once in a while we would need.
What is that? What when you say
placebo
yeah like that?
pills.
What is that supposed to? Because you say that all the time. It's like this accusatory thing or something, or like yeah, what and what and what, huh? Like that's what it sounds like when you say that to me. You know. You know.
Okay.
You know. You know what I'm talking
No.
about?
No.
Yeah.
I'm glad you agree with me sometimes.
No, but I don't think
Uh,
you agree. I think when you're saying that it is like this like sarcastic yes kind of deal or something.
What?
Like I say like
What?
or you're like trying to like I don't understand like when you say it in that tone, like when you say your yes in that tone.
I'm
Like what is
sorry.
I'm not sure what it means. I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Like I want more open communication.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. Like what is
I
that?
mean, totally. I understand
What is-
exactly what you're trying
What
to
does that
say.
mean when you say yeah and that with that tone? Like I don't know what that is. What that really is implying.
That is implying so many. You know, it's like a method of agreement, I guess. Because
Wait, it's not agree. It's not really an agreeing
well,
yes. It's
no,
like
it
a
actually is. Whenever you said that. Today,
and what? Yeah, and what? What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
what?
Like,
So
yeah,
what?
The
It's like a
great, you know,
disagreeing yes. It's like somehow.
No, it's not. I was I was like I shared sometimes you
Yeah.
know
Yeah. What? Yeah.
that I would be sharing your I'm glad that you kind of share the point of view that you know I have sometimes, and that's good. But I mean, you don't need to always agree with me.
That's true. All right. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what the yeah is implying. Here we go.
Sorry.
Are you?
Well, I try to be, but
Why do you try to
sometimes-
be? You don't need to be sorry.
Well, if I'm apologetic, that I understand the needs and the nature of the
Just say,
conversation.
Please forgive me.
Where your the heart of your mind is, or the mind of your heart, or the heart. Okay, that's. Oh, hey.
Hey, Freddy's here.
Well, at least that there's
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, Freddy needs a number first before we roll the next one. Don't look at the nut. Oh, you figured a 5? All right. Yeah. What do you think that means when Carl says yeah in that tone? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, is it a sarcastic thing or?
No.
He's saying obviously.
Yeah.
Boom. Shakalaka. Yeah.
How could you even ask me that?
Yeah.
Isn't it obvious?
It's more like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't you understand what I'm
Okay.
trying to say?
we got 1,000 points.
Is that what it means,
here.
Carl? Like duh. It's like duh.
Oh yeah, it's definitely duh.
Duh. Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying
yeah.
to. No.
No.
Not that. I'm not trying to insult anyone.
No, I think it's the uninsulting way of doing that. You know, you're agreeing, but also like you're kind of implying like yes, but obviously yes. That was the whole point.
What's the numbers?
3 and 5. So there's
I have a
5, so
2.
there's 1,000
Got a
points
5.
for the both of us.
Yes, Team Carl.
Oh Lord. How's the production end going?
It's going good,
yeah,
but
so
my
that-
bike got stolen last night.
What?
What?
You have your helmet
I have my helmet. I did. I rode here.
on your bike?
I rode here on my bike. I did.
You found your bike after it was stolen?
I did. So it was a really short window. Like I actually was very lucky. I ended up discovering my bike was stolen shortly after it was stolen. That's kind of what was in my benefit this time, here. But yeah, like I came back. I went to the Ole Old Time Festival last night, and I actually talked to you guys on the program as we were leaving the Ole Old Time Festival. And then, when I this one, that one's not working so good, or
It's tangled up.
I don't have any. Oh, is there a spare place to plug in for the headphone monitors here?
No.
No.
You
Oh.
can turn
Hey,
on
you
the.
can have a splitter.
You can turn on the
You
thing.
can have a splitter right
A splitter.
here.
Oh yeah, we should get a splitter for that right there. We talked about that before. We need more splitters probably.
That's why we had the radio, but then we.
Or a splitter.
That was the original reason for the radio, but then
Yeah, I
we.
have my radio with me actually. If only we could broadcast again. But actually, there was a one of those the group next door. The what are they?
Escape
It's like
room.
a escape room. Yeah, there was actually a group that was just finishing, and I don't know if they escaped
Yeah.
or let's see. It's not like a very specific time. Maybe they escaped. They could have escaped the escape room.
Well, they seem to be overjoyed, but
Where was your bike when it got stolen?
yeah.
Oh, right. So My bike was actually locked up outside my house, and I had this cable lock, the cable lock.
Yeah.
And I locked it up with that, and I had used it earlier in the day, and I so it was like had just gotten there. It's not like it was there for a really long time. And then we left to go to the concert, came back. Someone had clipped a lock. I actually found the lock in the driveway.
Oh.
Like it was the cable, and it
Yeah.
had been cut right in the middle, and so the lock was like still connected between the two pieces of severed cable.
Oh, man.
But I actually found that as I was driving out. I didn't see it when I was coming in, but when I drove back out, I saw the severed cable there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just sort of driving around. I don't know. I was not sure really where to go, but I was just going to drive by. I don't know, just on the main streets and stuff.
Yeah.
And on the way, I called the non-emergency police number, and they told me that I should do it online. I'm like, I can't do it online. I'm driving around trying to find the person who stole my bike.
Uh-huh.
And then they told me that I shouldn't be doing that and I should go home.
Oh, yeah.
But I was just I just want to drive around and see, if it's there. It was a really,
Small window.
A small window of time. Yeah, it was within 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it happened in 4 hours. And it also is a really obvious bike. It had a big blue tire on one. One thing. Only one was blue too. So it was really easy to spot, just from the street. So I just was driving around and eventually saw it in front of the burial grounds place. And I was on the phone still with the police as I was doing this, And I was and they were okay, so we've submitted the report, and just it's probably a good idea to just go home, and then we'll call you if we find it.
Yeah.
And I was I just found it.
Yeah. Wow.
And then they were what? And then they were I guess, I was you need to send, I was I'm just going to go talk to this person, and because there was someone sitting next to the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was I'm just going to go talk to this person. They're no.
Yeah.
Don't talk to this person. Go park somewhere. Oh, and then burial grounds also moved in the last 3 years or something. So there was also this whole confusion where they went to the wrong burial grounds first.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just waiting in my car for a real long time.
Oh, the police?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you waited for the police to do the...
I did wait for the police.
Oh, you didn't want to do the confrontation yourself?
Should I have done the confrontation? Yeah.
I mean, I would have not ever probably talked to them in the first place, but...
That's that's part of the whole thing, I guess. I don't know. I guess I did what they told me to do. I was okay, I'll just stay out of the way.
Uh-huh.
And then, when they eventually got there, the thing happened where they went and talked to the person, and he said that the bike, he's oh, I don't, that's not my bike. Someone just dropped it off here.
Yeah.
And then they came over and they were what do you want to do? And I said, long story short, I said, don't, what are you going to do, with this guy? It's he might not actually be him, but he had warrants apparently. And so then the police took him away anyway.
Oh,
and there was
I would feel bad about that.
Yeah, there was people recording, there was some punks on the street who were recording.
Oh.
And, they recorded the whole thing on their phone. And, I was I tried to explain to them. I was oh, my bike got stolen. And they're well, $100 to $200. That's not very much to ruin a person's life. And I was whoa, yeah, that's what they said. But I don't know, the bike worth, anyway.
So you got your bike back?
I got the bike back. Yeah,
you didn't,
I wrote it here actually. It's a.
Did you ever talk to that guy?
No, I never talked to the guy.
Was only the police?
I don't know who he is. Yeah.
I would prefer, to just get it myself. I think with the.
Really?
Dude.
I just feel weird about
if
getting people in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not sure. It's a tough thing. There's the whole thing where there was warrants already, and if there wasn't warrants, they would have just been fine, let him go or whatever. I don't know. It's a complicated issue. It's it's.
I would have liked to talk to him too. Personally.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're so against you talking to them. They really want.
Well, because they're worried about your safety. I think.
My safety. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that they
and
might
also
pull
they
out a
want.
weapon or something.
They want to. They feel like that's their thing to do.
Yeah.
And they're don't do that. That's what I do.
That's my job.
Yeah, that's my job.
They
That's
think, maybe they think that I could escalate the situation. They're afraid of that too, slightly. But I don't think I would. Yeah.
Oh, they don't know you. They think that you're trying to fight somebody.
Right.
They're I'm gonna find the bike and I'm gonna get them.
Oh.
When you stole my bike, you. like.
No, I see what you're saying. So maybe their like message of not doing anything wasn't for me. I feel like I would definitely just be like, "Hey, can I have my bike back, please?" Like, and then it would work out.
But maybe they thought that you were an angry.
Oh man,
Look
yeah.
at 360-364-384.
I mean,
so I guess you're gonna have to prevent the cord from getting.
You gotten a lot of bikes stolen.
Yeah.
And found too.
yes.
Is this your third time that you found your bike after it was stolen?
The first two were the same bike.
But still, it
Yes.
happened twice, and then
Mhm.
So
Graham.
bolt cutters or whatever.
Yeah, bolt cutters. I'm not gonna use those cable locks anymore. It's definitely got to do the, at least the U
I
locks.
think. Oh yeah, the U locks actually do something. Most of
Maybe.
most of those locks are just being like, please don't do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, that's what
It's like slightly harder for you to do this rather than that. Gene, Steve, Tess, Tony. Yeah.
Keep away with that
TCTV,
light.
Laboy
Safe.
Bay, Jordy Fabulous, Graham,
Right.
StopSpy.com, John Webster, Thurston
Oh.
County, Washington State, USA. Thank you.
Yeah.
Viewers and listeners. Hell yeah, dog.
Ooh.
Next time I'll just not call the police. I don't know.
Bye. Woof woof.
Bye. Coming up on the next episode of the program. Yeah.
Hey, we talked about trees and things that grow like that.
Jeremy's here.
Called Mr. Listen to Mr. Ginsu messages. Talked about Bellevue. Talked about transit centers.
We didn't complete a single phone call today.
No. That doesn't usually happen.
Usually we make at least one.
So watch this program
I guess you
to witness that.
Yeah. We talked to you on the phone.
Yeah, barely.
We're on,
But I called.
we're on every night at 11:30 and 2 a.m. on TCTV Channel 22, 360-364-384. Call and leave a message. Get on TV. Hi, 2018. It's us,
We'll
2017.
call you back in 2018.